60 years ago, at the beginning of the Cold War, America accomplished one of the greatest feats in aviation history, the Berlin airlift, a moment commemorated by CBS's own Walter Cronkite.
On June 24th, 1948, the Russians blockade Berlin.
When the Soviets shut down land and water routes into the city, the Allies made the important decision to feed a starving Berlin by air. Hundreds of planes a day, landing minutes apart, delivered thousands of tons of meat and potatoes, milk and coal. This dangerous and heroic mission captured the imagination of a nation.
Now Irving Berlin introduces his newest tune, Operation Vittles, the airlift song.
Operation Vittles, we'll soon be on our way.
Operation Vittles was a peaceful weapon in Cold War diplomacy. Pilot Gail Haverson flew a restored C-54 back to Berlin 10 years ago on the airlift's 50th anniversary. Haverson became known as the Candy Bomber by dropping chewing gum and chocolate wrapped in tiny parachutes.
This is the shirt I wore during the airlift. This is one of the parachutes.
The candy parachutes brought joy to the children of West Berlin, who called the pilots angels from the sky. 70 aircrew members died before the Russians lifted the siege on May 12, 1949. By September, American and British pilots had delivered over 2 million tons of food and supplies. But it was a simple gesture of human kindness that helped heal the wounds of war.
Coming in on a wing and a prayer.
Hodder is delighted to introduce you to Dewey, the library cat who won the hearts of a town and the love of a nation. Found abandoned in the returned book slot one cold winter morning, Dewey, the little ginger kitten, was given a home in a library. He made friends with every visitor, from Crystal, the young girl whose lap he would curl up in, to the Japanese film crew who flew halfway round the world to see him. This is his story.
My dear Frodo, you asked me once if I had told you everything there was to know about my adventures. While I can honestly say I have told you the truth, I may not have told you all of it.
Bilbo Baggins. I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure.
I can't just go running off into the blue. I am a Baggins
Wait!
of Bag End.
Bilbo. Allow me to introduce Fili, Kili, Oin, Loin, Darlin, Balin, Biffa, Bofa, Wampa, Dori, Nori, Ori, and the leader of our company, Thorin Oakenshield.
Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, the pines were roaring on the height, the winds were moaning in the night, the fire was red, it flaming spread, the trees like torches blazed with light.
I cannot guarantee his safety.
Understood.
Nor will I be responsible for his fate.
You'll have a tale or two to tell when you come back.
Can you promise that I will come back?
No. And if you do, you will not be the same.
My name is Bilbo Baggins.
Bagginses. What is a Bagginses?